I'm coming to you from A-Frame Ranch in Texas today. This place has a bunch of A-frame cabins, and this particular unit is one of their smaller ones we're gonna tour today, meant more for couples. It's in a great area in Texas Hill Country, just outside of Fredricksburg, and also has a bunch of amazing outdoor amenities, everything from a hammock to a stock tank pool to a fire pit to cornhole. This place has a lot to offer. Really pumped for you to see it. Let's go and start the tour. We'll start the tour with some shots of the beautiful surrounding area. These cabins are located on 17 acres just on the outskirts of Fredricksburg, Texas. But let's now begin to approach the cabin. This is actually the back side of the exterior. You can already see some of the string lights in the outdoor deck in the distance. But upon first glance, I just love the modern and slick look of this build. Everything from the gray paint job to that beautiful roof. Next up, I'll quickly showcase some of the fun exterior amenities, starting first with a classic game of cornhole. You can never go wrong with playing this, especially if you're with a group or your family. Then right next to the cabin, you have a big sign that says A-Frame Ranch and a lovely barrel sauna. I used a bunch of these when I visited Scandinavia. They're so much fun. This is shared by all the cabins on their property, and you could fit a bunch of people here. After the sauna, we'll head to the hammock, which is right in front of the A-frame. I think this is just a picture perfect moment with the cabin all lit up in the background. That's it for all the amenities throughout the property. So we're now going to get closer to the cabin again and go down this path and up these stairs because we still have the outdoor deck to check out. There's so much over there, and it's my favorite outdoor space by far. And here she is. This is the main front exterior of this gorgeous A. I mean, just look at all of those windows. I'm now going to begin to prep this outdoor deck space though. So I'll take off the cover of the stock tank pool, put that aside, and then walk over to the fire pit. It's very easy to operate this thing. You just make sure the propane is on, you hit a button, and you're all good to go. The outdoor deck now is all set up. We have the fire pit roaring and going. We have the stock tank pool all set up. The string lights are on. You'll notice you have a dining table there on the left, 2 additional chairs around the fire pit, and even a grill. You have your stock tank pool as well, which feels amazing when it gets really hot out here in Texas Hill Country. But the later it gets, the darker it gets around sunset. You turn on all these lights again, especially those interior lights when combined with the string lights in the A-frame is just absolutely glowing. It's such a sight to be seen in person. That about does it for everything on the exterior. So we're now gonna walk up these stairs, open up this big white door, and come inside to check out the interior. We'll start first in the kitchen. All of the appliances have a really slick black paint job, as do the cabinets. I love the look of this place. You have another one of those really cool retro looking gallons refrigerators over there on the left. Then in the corner, it's a very well-stocked kitchen. Just all of the plates, glasses, and mugs imaginable that you would need are here. You have your coffee maker up there on the top right, and then one shelf down below, you have more bowls, coffee mugs, wine glasses, all of that good stuff. Below that, you have a nice gift basket with a bottle of wine and a s'mores kit. If you then come over to this last area, you have your sink and even more kitchen utensils, plenty of countertop space. And finally, on the far right-hand side, you have your last 2 remaining appliances, which is your toaster oven and your microwave. We'll now shift our attention to this corner. We have 2 doors. We'll go through the door on the left first. This will take us to the 1 bathroom inside of this A-frame. I love the tiling on the floor. That definitely caught my eye. You have your toilet there on the left. If we now move in further, we'll come to the sink area, which has this beautiful rounded gold mirror above it and plenty of space for you to put all of your toiletries. Finally, opposite of that, you have a modern shower, which matches the rest of the cabin perfectly. After the bathroom, we'll now walk in right next door to the master bedroom. You have a comfortable king-size mattress. You also notice all the beautiful wood paneling throughout the walls and the ceiling. If you get closer to the bed now, you have a bunch of pillows and these lovely matching nightstands on both sides of the mattress. You even have a drawer on each for some extra storage space and that cool decoration in the middle of the bed on the wall. Last but not least, in this final corner, you have a little chair and a full-length mirror on this wall. That's it for everything on that half of the cabin, so we're now going to head into the living room, which is my favorite space in the interior. Welcome now to the living room. I've been to so many A-frames at this point, but the high vaulted ceilings and the massive windows in an A-frame cabin still get me every time. If we move in further, you'll see you have a comfortable chair there on the left, a TV, a coffee table, a much larger sofa there on the right. If we then switch to the opposite angle, now looking back into the kitchen, you'll notice a dining table there on the left and a loft, which we'll get to shortly. I'll now begin to go into more detail here in the living room. Starting first along this wall, you have this sweet smart TV. You can even see some games are inside of the cabinet there on the left. And this TV does have Netflix, Hulu, all of those major ones, so you can stay up to date on your shows during your stay. After that, you have your sofa, which can fit about 3 people. And if you get closer to the windows, you can get a better glimpse of the beautiful view. You even have those 2 huge pillows, which I think would be perfect for a morning meditation session. And you can look into the outdoor deck some more from this angle. Personally, it's the bright wood paneling all around and those light fixtures that run along the ceiling that do it for me in this room. But we're now going to finish up on this main floor and go into this last corner. You have this modern black dining table, a really cool piece of art as well on that other wall, and you can look out into the giant A while you're having your meals. Next up, right next to the dining table, you have this long ladder. This leads us up into the loft, so I'm going to walk over and climb up. Let's see what's up here. The loft contains another bedroom. You have a black fan in front of a queen-sized mattress up here. Also, if I lay in bed, you have 2 windows on either side, and if I put up the curtains, it lets in some more light here. This mattress was definitely very, very comfortable. Finally, if you're still laying in bed, you'll get this shot. And if you walk back towards the ladder, you can get this cool bird's eye view looking down into the living room again and those beautiful A-frame windows. Thanks so much for checking out my tour, guys, and I will see you very soon for another Airbnb tour.